First of all, welcome to the Emergency Response Coordination Center, which is the hub for crisis management in the European Commission and the body that coordinates the emergency response of EU and its member states to natural and other disasters. This Emergency Response Coordination Center has been quite busy since the beginning of the mandate of this Commission, first due to the pandemic, and next due to the Russian invasion on Ukraine, and also all along due to the increased frequency and intensity of various weather-related events, which show that we are already deep in the climate crisis. We will, of course, continue to face various man-made disasters, like Russian invasion on Ukraine. We will also continue to face natural disasters like recent earthquake that affected Turkey and Syria. These are all extreme weather-related events that have to do, in my view, with the climate crisis. Or if you look at the forest fires or wildfires, last summer 2022, was the hottest summer in Europe on record. And that also contributed to the fact that we had a very intense fire season last year, the second worst fire season since the records are being kept, both in the number of fires as well as in the number of area burned. These goals are to anticipate better, then to prepare better, to alert in the sense of improving early warning systems, then to response. This is obvious. When the disaster strikes, you have to organize a response. And finally, to secure operational status and effectiveness of crisis response mechanisms. So these are the resilience goals, and we already started to work with the EU member states on their implementation. So we plan to have this year, this fire season, more than 400 firefighters pre-positioned in Portugal, in France, and in Greece, and they will come from about 10 member states, 10 different member states. So this is a big expansion compared to last year, and I think that this will grow further because it does make sense. When you have a wildfire, every second counts. The more it takes before you respond to it, the more difficult it is to put out the fire. So it makes sense to have additional forces, if you wish, already positioned in the area, because if they come from another country or the other end of Europe, it takes a while, it takes some time, and time is very important when we deal with forest fires. It's important to note that a large, overwhelming majority of wildfires are due to human actions, be it neglect or arson or lack of awareness of fire dangers. This is very important. In this area we will offer specific proposals and initiatives to member states. So about every year we need about 75 million euros of reinforcements. This shows that we will need to place European civil protection on a more solid financial basis, because we already cannot go through a year without reinforcements. This has been the case every single year so far.